Okay, so I haven't really been telling you a lot about me, so this video is just going to be telling you more about me. Well, I'm the youngest out of two children. I have an older sister named Tia. Where I was born, I've lived here all my life, so I haven't really known any other place. I've only been out of this state 3 times. I'm 14. Yeah. But mostly this video is going to be telling you about what I went through last summer, which was really hard and probably the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. I had back surgery. You're probably wondering why. I had/have scoliosis. Scoliosis, but a lot of people don't know about it because it's not that common, or I don't think, because I've only met 2 other people that have it. But anyways, so I had the surgery in August last year. I was diagnosed with it in 2nd grade, and I'm in 8th grade right now, so roughly 6 years. When they first found out that I had it, it was only at 5 degrees, so it wasn't that bad. When I went to my doctor 6 months later, it was at 45 degrees. So it changed dramatically. And they thought that it might get worse, but it didn't. Until recently. So my parents were talking and they wondered if I should have the surgery or not. My doctor said that I probably would have to have it sometime, but he didn't know when because my back wasn't that bad and it didn't seem to be getting any worse. So we decided to just have the surgery now. So about a few months before my surgery, I started giving blood. I had to give 4 units of blood, which in other words is 4 pints, I think. Anyways, no, it was quarts. It wasn't liters. I don't know, but it hurt. Then once they did the surgery, I was in the hospital for a week. Probably the hardest thing that I had to do at first was rolling on my side, which was really hard because I couldn't normally just twist. I had to go all at once, even my legs, which was really hard. You probably wouldn't think, oh, that's not that hard, but it was when I was fused from the top of my neck, or the bottom of my neck, down to my waist. Yeah. So that was really hard. And then after I got used to that, I only wanted to be on my side. And then they had me walk to a chair and sit, which I was totally mad at the woman that made me do it, but she made me do it. Then they had me walk, which about 2 days after I started, no, it was 1 day after I started walking, I had really low blood sugar or something, or blood pressure or something. I don't remember. But, so after that, she didn't make me walk, and they made me lay down for the rest of the day because they didn't want me to get lightheaded or anything. So after that, I started walking, and then the day before I left, I wanted to walk only. So I walked a lot, and there was this little girl, and her parents were there, and her mom felt so bad for me because I always was crying when I was walking because it hurt so bad. But afterwards, she didn't feel so sorry for me afterwards because all I wanted to do was walk. But when I got home, all I wanted to do was sleep, and my mom told me I couldn't, and I got really mad. But I have 2 scars. I have a long one on my back, and then I have one on my hip. You probably don't know why I have one on my hip, so I'll tell you. they had to take bone chip off of my hip because they had to have like other extra bone to put in between like some of the vertebrae and everything. So they took bone chip off my hip and put that in between the vertebrae. A few months later, the top part of my incision got infected. So it's a lot thicker than at the bottom. So yeah, then the bottom and my hip healed perfectly fine. Sorry, I got something in my eye. So the bottom part healed perfectly fine, and I haven't been able to do any physical activity for the last 6 months, and on the 17th I go up to my doctor to get released for physical activity. And I am so excited because I haven't been able to run for 6 months, and I've kind of missed it. But I just thought I should tell you more about myself because I haven't really told you anything about me. So yeah, I told you that. Sports I play are softball and volleyball. My parents are still together, which is kind of surprising because everyone on my mom's side is divorced. I've only seen my grandfather twice. When I was a year old and when I was 7. So yeah. On one side of my family, I have 10 cousins, I think. And then on my mom's side, I have 1. My dad's side, I'm a lot closer with all of them than I am with my mom's side because they all live around here. But my dad's family, my mom's family, they live in a different state, so I haven't really been able to see any of them. My cousin I'm closest with isn't even like my first cousin, she's my 3rd cousin. And her name's Emily. If she watches this video, hi Em. But she lives in Virginia, and I only get to see her once a year during our family reunion when she comes. And this year I don't even think she's coming because her sister Katie is getting married. But anyways, so yeah, that's a little bit about me, and yeah. Oh, and I live in Iowa. So yeah, bye.